The atmosphere at Incheon International Airport today felt different from the very first moment the news began to spread. There was no official announcement, no dramatic countdown, no grand schedule released in advance. And yet, as if guided by instinct, fans, reporters, and curious onlookers slowly gathered, sensing that something special was about to unfold. What followed was a scene that once again proved the unmatched presence of BTS, and especially Jungkook, whose appearance alone was enough to send waves of amazement across social media and online communities worldwide. After spending hours in the air following a long journey from Portugal, all BTS members finally arrived safely back in South Korea. Fatigue from travel was inevitable, but nothing about their presence felt tired or dull. Instead, there was a calm intensity, a quiet power that only artists of their level can carry after years of global influence. Among them, Jungkook immediately became the center of attention, not through loud gestures or dramatic expressions, but through an effortlessly striking airport look that left netizens stunned. From the moment the sliding doors opened, cameras began flashing. The airport lights reflected off dark leather textures, clean silhouettes, and carefully chosen accessories. Jungkook's outfit stood out instantly, cool, grounded, and undeniably commanding. It was the kind of style that didn't scream for attention yet pulled every eye in the room. A black leather jacket with bold details, paired with relaxed pants and subtle accessories, created a balance between street fashion and quiet luxury. The overall impression was not flashy, but confident, mature, and deeply charismatic. Netizens were quick to react. Within minutes, photos and short clips flooded online platforms. Comments poured in from all directions, praising everything from Jungkook's styling choices to his calm demeanor after a long international flight. Many noted how he managed to look composed and sharp despite having just completed a journey that spanned multiple time zones. Others pointed out how his fashion sense continues to evolve, reflecting both personal growth and a deeper understanding of global style trends. What made the moment even more powerful was the context. BTS had just completed a demanding schedule overseas. Traveling from Portugal back to Korea is no small task. Hours in the air, limited rest, and the mental exhaustion that comes with international commitments often leave even seasoned artists visibly worn. Yet as the group moved through the airport, there was a sense of unity and quiet strength. They walked together, surrounded by security, maintaining composure despite the growing crowd and constant flashes of cameras. Jungkook in particular carried himself with a presence that felt both familiar and newly refined. His posture, his pace, and the way he acknowledged his surroundings without overexposing himself spoke volumes. This was not the image of a young idol overwhelmed by fame. This was an artist fully aware of his impact, yet grounded enough to move calmly through the chaos. Online discussions quickly expanded beyond fashion. Fans and netizens alike began reflecting on how Jungkook's airport appearances have become moments of cultural significance. Airports, once considered purely transitional spaces, now serve as stages where global fashion, celebrity culture, and fan engagement intersect. Jungkook's look today was described as effortlessly iconic, quietly powerful, and proof that true style doesn't need exaggeration. Meanwhile, the presence of all BTS members together amplified the emotional weight of the moment. After spending time abroad, their return to Incheon symbolized more than just the end of a trip. For many fans, it represented stability, reassurance, and continuity. Seeing the group arrive safely reminded everyone of their bond, not just as artists, but as individuals who have shared countless journeys, both literal and metaphorical. Reports from the airport described the scene as controlled yet intense. Security personnel formed a protective barrier, guiding the members through the terminal as fans watched from a respectful distance. Despite the crowd, there was no major disruption, only a shared sense of excitement and relief. The members did not rush. They moved steadily, acknowledging their surroundings with subtle gestures, embodying professionalism shaped by years of experience. Jungkook's look continued to dominate headlines throughout the day. Fashion observers analyzed every detail, from the texture of his jacket to the way his outfit balanced comfort and statement. Some noted how his style reflects a growing trend toward minimalism with impact, pieces that speak through quality and fit rather than loud branding alone. Others highlighted how his choices consistently influence broader fashion conversations, often leading to spikes in interest for similar styles worldwide. Yet beyond the clothing, what truly captivated netizens was Jungkook's aura. Even behind a mask, his presence was unmistakable. The calm in his eyes, the relaxed confidence in his movements, and the subtle intensity that fans have come to associate with him were all there. It was a reminder that charisma goes far beyond facial expressions. It lives in posture, in energy, in the way someone occupies space. As hours passed, the story continued to grow. International fans who couldn't be at the airport followed updates in real time, sharing screenshots, translations, and emotional reactions. Many expressed gratitude that BTS had arrived safely after such a long journey. Others focused on how inspiring it was to see the members remain composed and united despite exhaustion. Discussions also touched on the significance of Portugal in BTS's recent schedule. Though details of their activities abroad remained limited, the mere fact that the group had traveled together sparked curiosity and speculation. Fans revisited past moments, connecting dots, sharing theories, and celebrating the mystery that still surrounds BTS's movements even after years in the spotlight. Jungkook's airport appearance became a symbol within these conversations. To some, it represented maturity, an artist stepping confidently into a new phase of his career. To others, it was simply a reminder of why he continues to captivate millions around the world, not because he tries to, but because his authenticity naturally draws people in. Media outlets echoed similar sentiments. Headlines emphasized the overwhelming response from netizens, the elegance of Jungkook's styling, and the powerful visual impact of BTS's group arrival. Photos circulated widely, each one dissected and appreciated from multiple angles. The airport, for a brief moment, transformed into a global focal point. As night approached, the excitement showed no signs of fading. Comments continued to pour in, expressing admiration, pride, and emotional connection. Some fans wrote about how seeing Jungkook and the members return safely brought comfort after a long day. Others reflected on how these seemingly small moments, airport walks, brief glimpses, carry deep meaning in the relationship between BTS and their supporters. In the end, today's arrival at Incheon was more than just a routine landing. It was a reminder of BTS's enduring impact, of Jungkook's evolving presence, and of the unique bond that connects them to people across the world. Without grand announcements or staged performances, they once again commanded attention simply by being themselves. Jungkook's appearance left a lasting impression not because it was loud, but because it was genuine. Calm after a long journey, confident without excess and powerful without force. As netizens continue to talk, analyze, and admire, one thing remains clear. Even in the most ordinary settings, Jungkook and BTS have the extraordinary ability to turn moments into memories. And today at Incheon was yet another unforgettable chapter in that ongoing story.